Hello, brethren. Coming Sunday, 12th June 2022, we celebrate a great mystery. We celebrate the faith of Christianity, that is the Holy Trinity. We've been through a lot. We've experienced a lot what God has done for us. Coming Sunday is the day we are to sit down and reflect on our God. We reflect on the nature of our God. Who is this God that we are serving, that we are walking to Him daily, on weekdays, on Sundays? Who is this God? That is what we are about to celebrate, the Holy Trinity. The Catechism of the Catholic Church will help us to understand that the Holy Trinity is one God in three persons. The Catechism of the Catholic Church, number 253, will say, the Trinity is one. We do not confess three gods, but one God in three persons, the consubstantial Trinity. The divine person do not share the one divinity among themselves, but each of them is God, whole and entire. So we celebrate this great mystery, the Holy Trinity, one God in three persons. Who are these persons? God the Father, the first person; God the Son, the second person; and God the Holy Spirit, the third person. We come to understand our God that we serve through the works He does, or He has been doing in our lives. He acting as a Father, He acting as a Son, and He acting as the Holy Spirit. The same CCC number 236, one line, will say that God's work reveals who He is in Himself, the mystery of His inmost being, enlightens our understanding of all His work. So it is analogously among human persons. A person discloses himself in his actions, and the better we know a person, the better we understand his actions. So we come to understand our God. We come to know who He is, not fool. Through His actions, He acts as a father. In a fathering way, He protects His people, He directs His people, He instructs His people. So in the number or article 238, it will say that God is Father because of the covenant and the gift of the law to Israel, His firstborn son. God is also called the Father of the King of Israel. Most especially, He is the Father of the poor, of the orphaned, of the widow, who are under His loving protection. So His fathering act is to protect His people, to guide His people, to direct His people on the right path. In Genesis 3:15, there about when man sinned against God, when man walked a different way. In the readings, Judges Kings, Chronicles, Isaiah, Jeremiah. He talked through prophets. He talked through kings so that humanity can get to him. But when man was not able to meet the ways that God wanted humanity to get to him, he sent the Son, the second person, the redeeming one, Jesus Christ, who came in the form of the Word, who dwelt among a woman called Mary. He sent this second person to redeem humanity from the sin that we committed. When the second person finished his work and was leaving, he had to entrust humanity into someone who will direct, who will instruct humanity always to know the right path. So he entrusted humanity into the care of the third person, the Holy Spirit. So in John 14, John 15, we will say that, or we will hear that the Holy Spirit is the one that will enlighten, that will teach, that will guide humanity in the truth, in the right path. He will help us to know the things that Christ taught us. One God in three persons. But this is a great mystery we celebrate this day. We try to understand this mystery, but it is the help of God that will help us understand this mystery. So in the article 237 will let us understand that the Trinity is the mystery of faith. In the strict sense, one of the mysteries that are hidden in God, which can never be known unless they are revealed by God. So we can understand this Trinity when God reveals it to us in his works. As Genesis 1 will let us understand that when creating the world, he said, let us create, meaning the three persons were in action. When Jesus Christ was sending the disciples, Matthew 28, 16 to 20 thereabout, he said, anyone who believes in the word, baptize that person in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. One God in three persons. So we come to understand our God today through his words, as the article 236 said to us, that we come to understand God through his work, through his fathering act, that is the first person, through his saving act, that is the second person, Jesus Christ, through the Holy Spirit, the one that will enlighten us, the one that will help us to know the truth. It is a great mystery. Let us keep on reading. Let us keep on praying to God to enlighten us to understand this mystery. May the Lord help us to understand his ways, to understand his words, to know him well, and to walk on the right path. Subscribe to this channel if you have not. Like our page and share this video to others, so that we can help ourselves understand our God we are serving.